Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Kassidy to Soothsayer, where we are in the middle of a really cool puzzle actually. I'm enjoying this one a lot. We're trying to arrange a meetup with a contact of Lucas's, using some codes and some bits and pieces here. Rather annoyingly, I had to abandon this halfway through, or well, partway through. I don't know if it's halfway, but partway through, because I ran out of time before Adventure X. I'm hoping I can pick it up again without too many issues. It involves this and the Morse code and things like that. The goal is to make a park meeting at 2 PM. So, where did we get to with this? Is there a way we can like number to set? So we're sending something. So actually, what we can do is, I think if we get
3 zeros again. So this must be another query?
Okay, so is this the most recent thing? 1036. Correct time. 1036. And then 3 zeros. Oh, okay, so I guess they're asking for the time with the question mark. 2 PM. Okay, so I guess we want to do 2 PM. So how does this work again? 10. See, I don't know if we need to do the 1011 thing again. 121. Did we do this?
My second outgoing message, specifying the park as the meeting place.
Okay, so we did 1212, which was LL, and then 1020 location, and then 4 ones, which was the park. So if 1212 was LL, so I guess maybe we start with 1212 again. So if 1212, so that's the LL, and now we need to find out the one which means time, I guess. So standby weather report, report in-person meet. En route. Estimated time of arrival, maybe 1077. Should we try that? 1077. 1077. And then we've got to put in the time, which is 2 PM. Now, I suppose the question is, if we want to specify that it's PM, we're going to have to use a 24-hour clock. Because if we just put 2, then could be 2 AM or 2 PM. So I guess we want to do 14. Or is it 1400 or 14? I'm going to try 1400 because that makes more sense. Let's see.
Yes, that should work.
Okay, good. I picked it up again. Nice. It's lucky it gives a log here. It makes it a bit easier to figure out what you did. All right, a new call. 1011.
1076. IE en route. Perfect. I should head to the park and try to find JK.
Oh, okay. So we were literally right at the end of the puzzle. Fine. Well, I mean, such is the nature of blind Let's Plays, right? I probably could have hung around for a couple more minutes and solved that last time, I suppose, but, you know, I didn't know how much more of that there was. That, though, is a really cool puzzle. One of my favourites so far that we've encountered in this game. I like doing that whole decoding detective kind of thing. It's very satisfying, isn't it? Retrieve the gun from the drain. I don't think we can do that. We're obviously going to have to make something to help us get that out of the drain, or some way to unscrew the drain cover. Cooper's cabin we can't do without the gun, so I guess we head now to the new location and figure out what's going on with this JK contact. Quite excited for this. Hopefully it's not the drug dealer. Could you imagine? Then we would be screwed. As in, when I say drug dealer, pyre dealer, not the guy we met earlier. City Park, here we go. Could this be JK? Love the park. Payphone, lake area, trash can, sitting woman. I mean, it could be her. I don't really want to make it...
No. I can smell that thing from here.
I don't really want to make it obvious that like, if she isn't the contact, I don't want to sit down and start talking to her. Could we call JK to see? I mean, if she's got a cell phone, then it's her, right?
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
Do we need to do this? Maybe we do, you know. Maybe we need to do like a code to say that we're here. Aha, it is her. Maybe we were meant to do
You're
that.
JK, right? I heard that thing beep in your pocket.
I suppose there's no point in denying it. Who are you?
I'm Kathy. Lucas couldn't be here. He sent me on his behalf.
Because he's dead.
No, he didn't. We both know he's dead.
There we go.
All right. I guess you caught me. Why'd you even come if you knew I wasn't him?
Wouldn't you? Part of me wanted to believe the poor bastard faked his own death.
Yeah, that'd be
I wish
nice.
I was there when he died. A suspect, killed him, and I nearly caught her.
She? It wasn't Andrea Hall, was it?
No, at least, I don't think so. This woman used the name Faith Cyrene. Who is Andrea Hall?
A senior at KCU. Lucas asked me to trace a motorcycle for him and...
Huh.
And what?
No. Damn it. I've already said too much. We shouldn't be discussing this.
I mean...
Look, the damage is done. You already gave me a name. If I wanted to rat you out to the chief or whatever, I could.
Oh, honey. I'm not trying to protect myself. I'm looking out for you.
Oh?
Me? You don't even know me. Why do you care?
Because Lucas did. He stood up for me when no one else would. I owe that man a great deal.
If anything, he'd want me to solve the case and destroy that harpy for what she did to him.
No. I don't think so. He loved you like a daughter. You know that, right?
Fuck off. Don't tell me that. Don't you think I feel bad enough already?
Come on, Kathy.
That's what grief is supposed to feel like, hon. You're in a bad way, and I won't help you get yourself killed. Now go on. Get out of here.
Oh, she actually genuinely not going to help
This lady
us?
can go to hell. She doesn't know Lucas. She doesn't know shit.
Okay, so we're dealing with this Lucas death situation really well then, aren't we? But we have a name, Andrea Hall, so that could potentially be another lead. So it's you know...
At least I got a lead out of this.
Yeah, there we
Andrea
go.
Hall, whoever she is. Guess it's time to head over to the university.
Okay, we can go to the university. So she mentioned a motorcycle lead, which is interesting because the person who killed him, I'm guessing, we do know that it's the person on the motorcycle who did the killing, right? Pretty sure we do. I don't know. Anyway, that could be the motorcycle he was trying to track down.
Pollution galore. Go for a swim, and you're liable to grow another limb.
Oh, can we not go through there? Oh, that's a shame. All right, well, I guess we go and check out this Andrea lead. So it said KCU, which I guess is like just the city university, I suppose. We're looking for an Andrea. Oh, we're
Come in.
like literally straight to wherever we're going.
Yeah.
Hey there. I'm looking for Andrea.
Is this your idea of a joke?
No? Why do you say that?
You don't recognize me, do you?
Oh, wait. You came to my office a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
Did she?
Uh-huh. I needed your help with my missing roommate. You can probably guess her name.
Oh. Small world, eh?
Better late than never. I still can't pay your greedy PI fees, though, so you might as well fuck off again.
Sorry about that, but I'm running a business. Another case led me here. I'm not looking to get paid. I just need a few moments of your time, if that's okay.
Figures. Well, fine. Come in then.
Thanks. What's your name again?
Rebecca Dawson.
All right. I'm Kathy, but I guess you know that.
I do. Let's talk.
So I don't recall this meeting at the office. I mean, it may have happened really early in the Let's Play, or maybe it's something that happened before the events of the game, and it's just adding a bit of background context there. Let's start by asking about the Soothsayer.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Just what's been reported in the media. So far, I haven't read anything that would connect the case to Andrea, so I've tried not to obsess about it.
Okay, can you tell us about the victims?
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
No more than what's in the papers. That goes for the other victims, too.
Cool, tick all those off. Scrying mirrors.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Hardly anything, beyond the obvious connection to the Soothsayer.
Well, she knows that at least. King of Kings?
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Never heard of it.
I know I've said before that I expect these to not be what we're asking for. I'm guessing we're going to be, checking out things like this, but sometimes you get these like kind of odd links that just pop up on random subjects with people in this game, so I'm just going to ask them all.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
No, I don't know that place.
It's worth exhausting all the options, right?
Have you ever heard of a drug called Pyre?
No, I'm not a drug user.
Didn't say you were. Do you know Rachel Wang?
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
No, that's no one I know.
Right. Tabitha Caldwell?
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I don't know her.
Do you know about Rose's lover?
I don't want to ask her about
We're not
that.
going to ask you about that, actually.
Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
Afraid not. I don't know that guy.
Well, that's fine.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
No, I'm not much for the outdoors.
Fair enough.
Do you know a Faith Cyrene? She's supposed to have some form of facial scars.
Nope, I'd remember a person like that.
This might be a random question, but Andrea didn't have any facial scars, did she?
No, not any obvious ones at least. Why?
Oh, nothing. Just a wild idea.
Okay. That's interesting that we followed up with that by ourselves.
Can you tell me about Andrea's disappearance?
Sure. Basically, she took off on her motorcycle one night and never came back. Didn't say where she was going or why.
Interesting.
She was a biker, huh? What kind of motorcycle are we talking about?
Well, it was black, pretty big, looked kind of sporty. I think she said it was imported from Japan.
Right.
Got it, yeah. I happened to see one just like it a few days ago. Please, continue.
Yeah, so at first I wasn't worried about Andrea. Suddenly leaving for a day or two wasn't unusual for her. After a week, though, I felt that I had to file a missing persons report. Total waste of time, that was.
I can relate. Kassidy cops aren't a reliable bunch. And then you reached out to me?
Yes, tried every PI in town. Maybe I was naive to think I could afford any of them, but I felt I had to do something. That plan obviously didn't pan out either. Weeks passed, and after a certain point, I had to let things go. There was only so much I could do.
Okay, how long has Andrea been missing now?
How long has Andrea been missing?
About a month, I think.
Wait, so she disappeared around the end of April?
Sounds about right. Why?
That's when they found Jane Doe, one of the
Yeah.
Soothsayer victims.
Oh, yeah, I read about that, but the age is wrong. Andrea's 22, and the paper said 18.
That's not a huge difference in
Rebecca,
age.
There's a margin of error. The later paper said early 20s.
Oh, no. How could I be so blind? It's her. It's gotta be her.
We don't know that for sure, but yeah, things don't look great. Andrea is not a local, is she?
Far from it. She came from Australia.
That would explain the lack of dental records, too.
Uh-oh.
Fuck. We need to tell the cops all of this, don't we?
Nah.
We do, but let me handle that, okay? I have more evidence to share with them.
Okay. God damn it, Andrea.
So we may have just identified Jane Doe. Interesting. Was not expecting that to be what happened when we came here. What happened when you filed that police report?
What happened when you filed that police report?
Well, they didn't take me seriously at all. I told them the truth about Andrea, and they immediately dismissed her as voluntarily missing, like she was some stupid teen runaway. They never even bothered to come and look at her stuff.
So Andrea has had a tendency to disappear.
So Andrea has had a tendency to disappear from time to time?
Yeah. She's been known to hang out in some sketchy circles. People who like to party hard, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I do.
Ah, drugs were involved?
Pyre, by any chance?
Yes. All kinds.
Who were those sketchy people then. Got any names?
No, I didn't want anything to do with that crowd.
It is certainly looking like Andrea is Jane Doe, isn't it? What was Andrea like?
What was Andrea like?
She was brilliant. A born engineer, obsessed with technology, computers, and tinkering with all of her little gadgets. But she wasn't weird or awkward like so many smart people are, you know? She understood people. She could explain the most complicated things so anyone could understand.
Sounds like a woman with a bright future ahead of her. I have a feeling it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, though.
No, she had a self-destructive side, too. I think she saw herself as a thing to push to the limit, just like her machines.
Okay. Can you elaborate?
Well, she didn't care much for her health. It felt almost like she found it insulting to be limited by a human body, with all of its inconveniences.
Right.
Experimenting with drugs was a part of that, I think.
Okay.
I see.
It's interesting. So Andrea had a drug problem, did she?
So, Andrea had a drug problem, did she?
She used drugs, yes. She wouldn't call it a problem, though. She'd say she was in full control, and that narcotics were tools like any other, or instruments to improve performance and expand the mind.
I see.
And do you agree with that?
For a superwoman like Andrea, maybe. She seemed to have a handle on it. But I mean, she had a whole circle of junkie friends, and I have no idea what messed up things they were doing off campus.
And you don't know anything about these junkie friends of hers?
No. I tried to keep a healthy distance from those people.
I mean,
If you know so little about
don't
them,
blame
how do
you.
you know they were even junkies?
Trust me. I grew up in Kassidy. I've seen meth heads on the street since kindergarten.
Yeah, point taken.
Okay. So that's all we can ask there, really. Let's return. One thing I will say, this window here, this like light thing here with the window design to show like light coming in from here through a window that you can't even see. Fantastic little attention to detail there. Just brings the room to life. It's really cool. There's actually no need to do that when you think about it. You could design this scene and just have like the dorm, but it's just a little touch that's added in to make it seem more realistic and just to like add a bit of lighting to the scene. It's just really clever and fantastically done.
I know this is difficult, but we need to talk about the possibility of Jane Doe being Andrea.
Yeah, we do.
Such a horrible way to go. I wish I had anything useful to say about it.
So nothing you know about the murder connects in any way to Andrea or her habits?
I mean, the drugs.
I don't think so. Sure, she went to Constance Hill from time to time, but so does every other college kid, right?
I guess so, yeah. So you're not aware of anyone in particular that she'd hang out with there?
No one comes to mind. Sorry.
I mean, we saw what's his face there, didn't we, when he jump scared us ages ago. So that's a potential link of like a location where they've both been. So it would certainly feel like that's potentially something. Is there anything we can ask her about objects-wise? We could show her this.
I don't want to show that to her.
All right, well, can we have a look around?
That's all for now, thanks. Mind if I have a look at some of Andrea's things?
Go ahead. I'll take care of some homework.
Okay, well, there could be some clues in Andrea's stuff, I suppose, which I'm guessing is over here. Cool poster.
Some indie art house movie. That's pretty new, I think.
So I'm guessing this is Andrea's side of the room here, so we probably don't want to look too much over here for now. I mean, there might be some useful stuff here, but let's just have a look over on this side first.
What a mess. There are lots of entangled cables of different types and sizes.
Right.
If I knew what I was looking for, I might be able to dig up something useful from here.
Oh, okay, well, we'll remember this then. Is there anything in here? Is this yours or hers?
Clothes and motorcycle accessories. I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Fine. Can we open this one?
I already searched the closet.
Oh, it's the same thing. All right. Textbooks, CDs.
University textbooks. Technical for the most part.
Any good music in here?
Andrea's CD collection. There are a lot of records by Sunbeat, Route 6, and Perplex. Reggae music, based on the covers and song titles.
Right, okay. Got nothing there. So I'm guessing we're going to have to figure out what we might want from this box of cables, but at the moment we don't really know.
There's a spool of metal wire here.
Ooh.
I could probably find a good use for that.
I've got an idea of what we can do with that. I would suspect that that could be useful for getting the gun out of the drain.
Just your average schedule. Nothing but classes and school events noted here.
Alright, little note.
Remind Mom to clean Dreddy's terrarium.
Who's Dreddy?
Maybe Andrea has some kind of pet reptile back with her folks?
Yeah, could be.
Looks like some Rastafari thing. I suppose Andrea was into that stuff.
Anything else around there? No? Stereo, electronics.
Various gadgets, gizmos, and doohickeys. Yes, I've been known to take science classes.
Alright, let's check the stereo.
Damn, impressive setup. Andrea must be a hi-fi aficionado.
Well, was. Can we use the computer? Aha! Maybe. I love this. This is great. Alright, checking removable devices. None found. We had to do like a whole sort of like boot disk thing in the first game, didn't we? I don't know if we can... Password. Yeah, maybe we're going to have to do something similar.
This looks like some serious encryption. I better head back to the office and see what I can learn about that.
Okay, so we're going to have to do something to like get rid of the encryption on this. Password, I don't know, but I did see we can enter the BIOS. Okay, so yeah, we can potentially do some bits and pieces here if we can figure out what it is we want to do. So let's turn that off for now. She said going back to the office to do that.
Looks like Andrea was taking something apart here. A hard drive, I think. I hear magnets like these are quite strong for their size. Might come in handy.
Okay, right. Fine.
Got it.
That's going to be it, right? That is going to be it. So, magnet and the wire.
All right, that should hold nicely.
Right, and then we can use that to get the gun, I
A
reckon.
makeshift magnetic collection tool, made by attaching a strong magnet to a metal wire. I can use this to pick up metal objects.
Yeah, cool. All right, we can use that to get the gun. So I suppose now what we want to do then, we can talk to her on the way out. I don't know that we can do anything else here for now. Can we search the bed, actually? No. All right, we might want to come back here because we need to figure out this computer situation and possibly something with the box of cables. Does Rebecca have anything else to say? Maybe we can ask her about the
Rebecca?
computer.
Yes.
Maybe she knows the password, or...
Do you know anything about hard drive encryption?
No way. That stuff goes way over my head.
Okay, fine. But do you know anything about this computer?
Any idea of how to access Andrea's computer?
Nope. And good luck with that. I know she put in some hardcore security measures.
Right, okay. So it's going to be more than just figuring out the password
Okay,
then.
that's all I've got for the time being.
All right. I'll be here if you have more things to ask.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be back at some point soon, but we can now crack Andrea's PC, which again we're gonna have to go back to the office for that. I might go and test out this theory about the gun and this thing that we've just made. So it's worth coming here anyway because we've got a bunch of items which are going to help us get the gun, I think. Maybe we're going to need to reinforce it in some way though. I don't know if the magnetic... No, obviously the magnet's quite strong, but I don't know if the wire will be strong enough to get hold of it. I don't know. Let's go to the crash site and try it anyway. We need the gun to be able to confront Cooper, so we may as well give it a go. Right. Where is our new device? There we go. Let's see if this works. Oops. Just trying to close that so it wasn't in the way, but it just interrupts what we're doing. Oh, it automatically closes. Is it doing it? It's making a sound.
Yes, got it.
Oh, we got it. Nice. Okay.
I've reloaded it too. I'm ready for action now.
Cool. Okay, we're armed and ready. So that means we can now potentially go to Cooper's place or to the office to do this hard drive encryption. I'm thinking the hard drive encryption might be the way to go. I know this is top of the list, but there could be some evidence on that hard drive which will help with the Cooper situation. And obviously the Cooper situation, we need to carry a gun, so it seems dangerous. And I kind of I want to leave the dangerous stuff till last, basically. I'm a little bit nervous. So I think if we go, we try and crack this hard drive at the office, or at least try to figure out how we might be able to crack the hard drive. Maybe Eileen can help us with that, I don't know. But we'll try and figure it out, and then we can go to Cooper at some point.
Hey, E.
Eileen, do you know anything about cracking hard drives?
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure. What's up?
Okay. Well, Jane Doe we know a bit more
What do
about.
you think about Jane Doe, the burned woman?
Oh, what an agonizing death. It makes me wonder if the Soothsayer had some kind of personal vendetta against her.
It's possible. The other murders were relatively quick and clean in comparison, weren't they?
Yeah, quite a risk too, right? Doing it in a public place and everything?
Good point. Seems like an escalation. But then again, most serial killers grow bolder with each kill, don't they?
Yeah, they do say that.
I guess so. In any case, learning Jane Doe's real identity should be key.
Yeah, we've done that though.
Agreed.
We actually found that out. Her name is potentially Andrea Hall, well, probably.
So, I found out that Lucas's investigation led to a college student called Andrea Hall.
Interesting. What's her link to the case?
Well, apparently Lucas was tracing a motorcycle tied to Andrea. Here's the kicker, though. The description of the bike sounded identical to the one that Faith Cyrene escaped on.
Yeah.
Huh. That's a clear connection between this student and Faith, then. Keep me posted.
Are we not going to mention that she's probably also Jane Doe? Do you know about hard drive encryption?
Do you know anything about hard drive encryption?
A little, I suppose. What are the specifics?
Basically, the whole computer is encrypted and it prompts a password when I boot it up. Is there any way to bypass that?
Oh, that's tough. Maybe the computer book I bought for the office last year could be useful?
Okay.
Oh, right. Remind me, where did we put that?
It's on the shelf behind you,
That
Kathy.
would be the obvious place to look, wouldn't it? Alright, let's
Alright,
find this
that's all.
computer book.
Okie dokie.
Books. Safe. Is there anything in the safe? Have we even-
Empty.
Oh.
All this gumshoe has left upon is her dignity.
Right, let's find this computer book.
Ah, here's the book Eileen mentioned. Excellent. There are a few pages about the type of encryption I saw at KCU.
Now let's hope that this is relatively simple, because I'm not the most technical person. Okay, Cybersecurity: The Definitive Guide includes software CD. Oh my god, okay. Boot process encryption. The most secure type of hard drive encryption is when the boot process itself is encrypted, denying access to the entire operating system without the correct password. However, a notable weakness of this model is a physical fly-wire connection to a secondary computer with DMA, direct memory access, enabled in the target BIOS settings. In that scenario, any common memory utility can be used to eavesdrop on the memory contents of the boot encryption when the decryption process is in progress on the target machine. With the right know-how, it's possible to identify the password in the memory feed, extract the related data, and crack it with a decryption program. Note, for educational purposes, the CD distributed with this book contains copies of Memstack and Descrambler Elite. Ah, so the CD here could help us. Oh my god. Boot passwords in memory. The encrypted representation of a boot password in a memory feed can be identified by searching for a distinct encryption signature. These signatures differ for each encryption software, but commonly follow this basic structure. A. 4-digit software identifier. B. Version number of the software. C. Memory chip serial number. C. BIOS format AAAA BBBB CCCCC. A few common encryption identifiers are here. I'm not going to read all those. So, for example, when using IronCrypt version 1.2.3.4 with serial number 987654, the full signature pattern should be that, the version number, and then the memory chip serial number, which is under BIOS. If this 14-digit pattern is identified in its entirety in the active PC memory, the relevant memory section can be saved to a file and decrypted with an appropriate decryption utility. Thanks for reading. Enjoy this complimentary software CD, courtesy of the generous open source community. Take care and good luck, or as the kids say these days, take care and good luck.
This should be useful.
Let's take that out if we can. Right, so it seems like this is going to be, I don't want to say relatively straightforward, but we just need to combine these things in order. The 4-digit software identifier, which one have we got? I don't know. Does it say? We've got Memstack and Descrambler Elite. Anyway, we can look up some stuff on the BIOS as well. So we need the 4-digit identifier. Then we need the version number of the software. And then the memory chip serial number, which is under the BIOS in that format. And we combine it all into a 14-digit pattern. I think we can do that.
First things first. I need another computer.
We do. So we're going to need to find another computer. And we've got a laptop.
Eileen's laptop. She's using it to hack into Faith Cyrene's cell phone.
Eileen.
The computer book outlined a technique for using a second computer to crack hard drive encryption. This laptop might come in handy for that. I could ask E about it.
Yeah, E, can we borrow your laptop for a bit, please?
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure. What's up?
Could we borrow that?
Do you know anything?
A little.
Basically, the whole
Oh, that's
looks that.
should be doable.
Well, it just so happens I
Oh,
need
yeah,
a
here we go.
second computer, and I noticed this laptop you've got here.
I suppose I could make do without that for a while, but just bring it back in one piece, will you? It wasn't cheap.
It's getting ruined, isn't it?
Why? Have I ever?
Yes! 4 times!
Fair enough.
We're probably going to do this and fry it in the process. It just feels like something that will happen. Wait,
All right, there we go. I've got the laptop set up. Time to deal with the next steps in the book.
Okay. So we're just going to jump straight here and do it. But we're out of time for this episode, so we will try and hack into this computer in the next episode. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully I'm going to be able to do it without too many problems. The little guide in the book seems relatively straightforward. So I'm hoping that they've done it in a way that even if you don't really know a lot about this kind of stuff, you can still pass the puzzle. Otherwise it would feel quite unfair. And, you know, I'm sure there's lots of players who would feel a bit alienated by that if that's not the case. So I'm optimistic, but we'll do it in the next episode. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Paul from Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paul Leone, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCon555, Chrissy, Paul James, Adventure Game Geek, and Megan, and I'll see you next time.